everybody, welcome back to Nature Video. Today we're hopping into the 14th episode of the first season of One Tree Hill, I Shall Believe. So last episode we had Lucas and Peyton, who were pissing me off because they are sneaking behind Brooke's back, who did absolutely nothing. She did not deserve this, and they're sneaking around behind her back, making out, doing whatever, and like they were gonna tell her because they were like, it's a humane thing to do. I'm like, no, you know what the right thing to do is not to do this while you're dating. Like, can we not? So I feel really bad for her. And then we had Deb finally ask Dan for a divorce. And of course, we also had Karen coming home, but right when she does that, Keith and Lucas get into a car accident, and Lucas flatlines. So obviously he's fine. There's a million seasons of the show, so but I'm excited to see what happens. And kind of where to see where the season goes. So if you guys want to see my full reaction super early, you can head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Or hang out right here on YouTube. That's fine. Just be sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm ready to get into this next episode and see how this whole thing is resolved. Grogu is more than ready. So let's get into it. This is the 14th episode of the first season of One Tree Hill, I Shall Believe. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Those are weak ass. Come on, compressions. Come on. And he's back. All right. That didn't take long.
Hiccup. There's been an accident. Lucas is hurt pretty bad.
He's gonna make it, right? There's something you should know.
Saved by the bell.
Lucas, there's been an accident. You should go to him.
Yeah, she's the girlfriend. Remember this. Brooke is the girlfriend.
He's gotta be alright, Keith. I won't lose him.
Oh, this is awful. You come home and this is what you come home to? Like, oh,
The kid's lucky his father got him here so fast. He may have saved your son's life.
Dan.
Dan saw the accident.
The one decent thing he does.
Lucas, Dan gave the surgeon permission to operate.
Keith, is he okay?
Oh, honey, we don't know yet. Karen, this is Brooke.
I'm Brooke, Lucas's girlfriend. Hi. Who's here
Oh, she's just a
from
mess.
his mother? Your son lost a lot of blood. We lost him for a few seconds. But as I said, he's stable now. And all of his vitals look good. So we just have to wait for him to wake up.
Get a statement from that driver, Keith Scott. He's a lucky guy. See, your husband's blood alcohol level was just shy of the legal limit. Another hundredth of a point, he'd be in big trouble right now.
Oh, shit. She's gonna be pissed. And this is what's gonna be the thing that keeps them apart, isn't it?
Were you drinking tonight? Were you?
I wasn't drunk.
That's not what she asked.
That's not what I asked you. Were you drinking before you drove Lucas?
Yes.
I want you to leave.
Yeah. Oh, they're so cute. Damn it.
Kind of fight. About what? You, him, and Brooke.
What if I can't take it back? What if he doesn't forgive me?
He will, but you just need to see him.
Yeah, this isn't a
you
big
what,
fight. You don't come
maybe
back
just
from
have it ready.
friends. You'll be fine.
I'll go.
I do like the friendship that Haley and Peyton have developed over the last couple
They
episodes.
told me
It's really
I'm so
sweet.
sorry. All night I sat up watching Lucas. I kept thinking I'm the one who can't wake up.
They'd be like her worst
This must
nightmare.
be some sort of dream. And if you had told me yesterday that the Scott brother that I would feel grateful to was Dan, I would have said you were crazy.
What do you mean?
Dan brought Lucas to the hospital. If it wasn't for him, Lucas wouldn't have made it.
Don't go back to him though, just because he did one decent thing. Like, come on. He did what any normal person would do.
It's nice that people don't want to do something, but the last thing I can think about right now is food.
You'll be glad you have it in a couple of days.
Sounds like you spent some time here. When my mom died.
Yeah. God, sucks.
How'd she die? A car accident?
Not bringing up any bad memories at all.
She and Lucas got in some argument and she's really beating herself up over it. They'll patch it up. Best friends can forgive each other anything.
Except maybe cheating on your
Hey,
boyfriend.
stranger.
So this split with you and Dad, this is real, huh?
Yeah, honey, it is. How do you feel about that?
Actually, I'm fine. How sad is that?
It's all right. No, it's not.
Just go talk to him. You'll feel better.
I don't deserve to feel better. Me giving him an apology is not worth anything if he's not awake to hear it. You know, if I go in there, I'm just gonna start crying, and that's just the last thing that Karen needs.
Well, why don't you let her be the judge of that? Have you talked to Karen today?
She doesn't want me at the hospital. Can't say I blame her. It's funny, you know, I wasted all those years being too afraid to tell Karen how I felt.
That
And then
was
she
a
gets
long
me at the
time.
airport, and suddenly everything I hoped for seemed possible. All I had to do was wait. It was 6 weeks.
Let it all slip away in one day.
My life. Now it's all gone.
I feel for him, man. I'll do.
I was wondering if you had any supplemental insurance. The care your son needs will almost certainly cost more than your coverage maximums.
Oh, hospitals are so expensive. It's ridiculous.
Expenses do add up these days.
Ugh.
Could we set
U.S.
up some
U.S.
payment plan?
healthcare system is so messed up. It's so expensive, even with insurance.
Is there anything that didn't change when I was calling?
Nope, everything changed.
How's he doing?
Whitey!
When Lucas was a little boy, we used to play this game. What would you do? What would you do if I blacked out? What would you do if the house caught fire? I was his only parent. I wanted to prepare him if anything happened to me. I wasn't prepared for something happening to him.
Aww. She's gonna make me cry.
How could Keith be so careless?
Aww.
Lucas matters to Keith, too. Karen, you have every reason to be angry. Lord knows. No man ever loved a boy any more than Keith loves Lucas. That ought to count for something.
Hey Luke, it's Mal. I just want to say, you know, we're...
I remember those camcorder things. I remember those.
Too many points when you bring your little scrawny ass back out here on this court, man. Ain't gonna happen.
Jake, any thoughts?
We need you back, man. Simple as that.
And maybe you're wrong about what's best for this family, too.
What family? We haven't been one in a long time.
That doesn't mean we can't be one again.
Don't make me hire a lawyer.
I'm asking you not to. And I'm asking you to remember when you were the one who needed forgiveness.
What is he talking about?
Exactly.
Oh, Dad, what'd you do? What'd you do?
Chance.
I'm all out of chances, Dan.
I'm not giving up. I won't agree to a divorce.
Great.
What happened? He was using me to get to Lucas?
Okay, Haley, I don't believe that. I know Nathan, and he's into you.
It doesn't matter.
I never let myself meet anybody, ever. Not since my mom died.
Makes
That was
sense.
Lucas. He looks at me and he really sees me. You know, just right down into my soul.
I just want to tell him that I love him and I'm sorry.
I just want to tell him I'm in love with him.
Damn. Why am I more pissed at Lucas than I am with Peyton? You'd think I'd be more pissed at Peyton because she's betraying her best friend that she's known for forever. But I'm actually a lot more pissed at Lucas. I should be pissed at both equally.
Billings got some questions about a payment discrepancy. They need to talk to Lucas Scott's mother or father. That's you, right?
Which way is the billing department?
That would be so confusing if you don't know the situation.
Seriously?
I know what the doctor said. I'm just worried he's not gonna wake up.
Brooke, don't think that.
I was gonna go and grab a bite to eat and then go back over there. You wanna go with me?
I can't. Right now. Maybe later.
I've been saying that for 2 days.
Well, she's trying to avoid you for a reason.
I know your mom died in that hospital. Lucas needs his friends right now.
Yeah.
Even if it's hard to be around him in that place, he's worth the trouble.
Look at her. She's trying. She has the wrong reason.
LeBron James is first among rookies in points and assists per game.
LeBron James, rookie. Wow. There are little things in this show that just age it. It was like, wow, it was a long time ago.
Killer battery.
Did you make that?
Yeah.
Aww.
Figured it'd be nice for Lucas to have when he wakes up.
She is so
That's also a very good game.
precious.
Those are coasters from the place where I kicked his butt playing pool.
Nothing from the tattoo parlor.
I think I could probably set myself on fire and my mom wouldn't notice. So it's kind of hard for me to remember that some moms would.
Oh, that's so sad. I know we kind of already knew that, but still. Every time she mentions it, I'm like,
Started last night.
Is it Tim?
You gotta love watching people make sense out of the way they feel for Lucas. Hey, look, I know we don't really run together, but if you need someone to talk to, I'm around.
Thanks, Jake.
see, I need them to get together now. Let's stop the triangle thing. I need them to be a thing.
Listen, I don't know what you did to her, but I do know she's the best thing that's ever happened to you.
Facts.
You including yourself in that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
I told her that I only went after her first to screw with Lucas.
You're a real jackass, you know that?
Yeah, I was. It hasn't been about that for me and Haley for a long time.
Yeah. Just how you started.
Nathan, Haley needs your help. She can't face Lucas.
I mean, Lucas isn't exactly my biggest fan.
Doesn't mean you couldn't try for Haley.
So is this advice for me or for you?
Here's your receipt. I don't understand.
But the bill's been taken care of.
Who paid this bill?
Your husband, Keith Scott.
Oh, wow. That's what I thought. But wow. Keith is paying everything. Dang, he does not have that kind of money.
Look, I know I talk a lot when I'm nervous. Actually, I'm pretty gabby all the time. But last week, I was trying to go sky high when I flipped out, and meeting my boyfriend's mother in the hospital with all of this going on is pretty much off the stress charts for me. But I'm here for you if you need anything. The only thing I really want to see is Lucas laugh again. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm crazy about your son, and I hope that's enough for you.
Oh.
Actually, that's more than enough.
Brooke. Is this her lawyer?
That car's perfect for you. Dan Scott.
Pleasure to meet you, Dan. Cynthia Price, your wife's new attorney.
Nailed it.
Sorry, sweetheart. Deb's not getting rid of me that easy.
Is that love talking or just a bruised ego?
Roll the dice and find out.
Well, she will.
First, you go back to your client and you ask her if she's ready for what'll come out about her if she does go to trial.
What is the secret? God damn it.
This accident might not turn out so bad, you know? You can take a break from the game. I wish I had that chance. Maybe you're the lucky one.
He's in a coma.
You can get out.
That sucks that he just feels, Lucas is moving! Instead of been like the easiest week of filming. I was like, all you had to do was like just lay there and sleep.
Glad you're back, Mom. You too.
Now don't scare me like that again.
I'll kill you for that tattoo.
I know it was wrong to go after you for the reasons that I did. I'm not that person anymore. It's because of you.
That's very true. He's not nearly as bad as he was before.
Take it to me.
Oh, damn. He had a ring and everything. My heart is breaking for this man.
They had to make a consent form. She needed surgery. You have a right to be upset, but...
Aw.
Thank you.
Hey, buddy. I missed you.
Oh, Haley. I'm gonna get emotional watching this. There's so many times where the show got me a little bit in this episode. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. All right, let's go ahead and talk about it. Well, that was the 14th episode of the first season of One Tree Hill, I Shall Believe. And basically, this was just the episode where everybody's dealing with their emotions of the aftermath of Lucas getting into a car accident and basically being in a coma. And all the characters got to deal with all their emotional baggage. So we'll start. I don't even know where to start. There's so much going on. So we'll start with like Karen coming back, and like this is what you land. You're expecting to literally come home, and you're probably gonna be like making out with Keith, and your son's gonna give you a big hug, and you're gonna go home, and it's all gonna be hunky dory. And then you land, and you get a phone call that your son is having an operation, got you a car accident, and the guy you thought you were probably going to get together with was drinking and was the one driving. And now he's unconscious and in a coma. Like, what? I would be like, this is not what, I did not plan this. I wasn't ready for this. So that is going to take her for a whirlwind. And then on top of that, she meets Brooke, who like they've been dating for a while, then finds Lucas's tattoo, and like Dan's the one that saved him, and then Keith is now like Dan's the one that saved your son, but Keith is the one that was the cause of it. So now it's like, ah! Like, what do you do with all this information? But I thought that Moira, that's her name, the actress. I thought she played it very well. I thought she was great in this episode, and her return to the show. Love her do. I think it's great. I loved Brooke in this episode. Like, she was so good. I loved her. She was so sweet and kind and like still like goofy like she is, but like you can see her heart and you can see like how much she really does really care for Lucas and how much she really does love him, and which just makes everything that Lucas and Peyton are doing to her that much worse. It's like, oh my God. Like when she finds out, it's going to be bad. But like I said, during the reaction, I'm not sure why, but I'm more mad at Lucas than I am Peyton. And I'm not sure why, because I should be pissed at both of them. And not that I'm not pissed at Peyton for doing this and going behind Brooke's back, especially after Peyton knew how much Brooke was falling for him. But, you know, I think I figured it out is because... And now that I'm talking it out, I think it's because in last episode, it was, it was Lucas that the one that was like pursuing it. He was the one that was pushing it. Peyton was like, no, I'm not going to do it. Like, she's my best friend. I can't do this to her. And Lucas is the one that's like, no, I want to do this. I want to do this. I'm meant to be with you. We got to do this. Blah, blah, blah. And I think that's part of the reason why I'm more upset with Lucas than I am Peyton. Like, yeah. I mean, the whole situation just sucks. Is like, it like none of that in the end. None of that's gonna matter because she did it anyway, and so it's not gonna matter to Brooke that she tried to resist and tried to be the good friend at first, and Lucas was all willing to be the bad boyfriend immediately. So, yeah, I don't know. That whole situation's very messy, especially how much I'm really grown to love Brooke, especially in this episode with her interactions with Karen and everybody. I thought it was great. And I actually did like Peyton in this episode, especially her interactions with Haley and everything that was going on there, and her trying to, you know, talk to Haley about everything that's going on between Haley and Lucas, and then going to Nathan and trying to smooth things over between Haley and Nathan and talking to him. Like, I kind of liked her in this episode. She was just trying to... It's interesting that she says, like, I'm, like, the last person who would give, like, moral support, but with everything she's been through, a lot of times those are the ones that actually people will go to for support, because those are the people that understand what you're going through, and you feel like you're going to be more understood than those who might not have been through situations like that. Like, but yeah, so that whole situation is really messed up, and now that Lucas is awake, we'll see what happens. Interesting that they had Nathan be the one that was there when Lucas woke up. Thought that was an interesting choice, but he was there for Haley because Haley couldn't face him. So that whole thing, I understand why Haley was upset, but at the same time, I thought she was a little harsh. Like, sure, at first, especially when she gets a phone call and she has to go to the hospital and everything, yeah, I'm not talking about this. And even the next time he comes in, maybe it's still not enough time. But after that, like, come on, girl, like, talk it out. At least have a conversation. But, you know, in the end, I guess they smooth things over. I guess she now knows that the reason he even started getting tutoring. But I am glad that he pointed out that, yes, it might have started that way, but you know, it hasn't been that way for a long time. Like, he actually loves you, Haley. Like, come on now. Come on. I can understand why she would be upset about it, though. I don't blame her for being upset. I just felt like she was upset for too long. Like, it didn't even last the whole episode, I know that, but, like, at least have like, she wouldn't even have a conversation. And it's like, okay, well, at least have a conversation. Deb is still getting the divorce. Good for her. It doesn't matter that Dan did one decent good thing in his life. She's still going to go through with the divorce. Good for her. And that heart just breaks for Keith right now. Like, oh, all the hopes and dreams he had. Like, he's been in love with Karen forever, and this was his chance, and he just needed a couple of drinks to kind of be a bracer because he knew it was coming, and oh, he screwed it up. He had a ring and everything. Ugh. So, I feel for him. And then that last scene of Karen just like breaking down in the kitchen, I'm like, that actually tracks. You're going through so many emotional roller coaster over the last couple of days, and like you have to be at the house, you have to be strong for everybody, and then you finally get home and you sit down and you just like break, and it's like that tracks. So yeah, so all in all, decent episode. I thought it was really good. You really got to slow down and really deal with everybody's emotions about everything that was going on. Of course, we knew that Lucas was going to wake up. That was fairly obvious. But I'm glad he was only gone for one episode, and then we could move forward. So I'm excited to see where this show goes from here, and how long is it going to take for Brooke to find out about them, because that's going to create an explosion, I think. But yeah, tell me what you guys thought about this episode. If you want to see my full reaction super early, head on over to my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. Or hang out right here on YouTube. Just be sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next episode.